Hey guys, what's up? It's Jimmy, and today I'm doing another one of those top 10 videos, and I haven't done one of these in like 8 months, so this should go well. Today, I'm gonna tell you what I think are the top 10 weirdest video game commercials. I'm good at this. Commercials are part of our everyday lives. We see them on TV and even here on YouTube. They get you to buy things you probably didn't need or maybe didn't even want. There are commercials for everything. But my show is about video games, so we're gonna talk about those ones. More specifically, the weird ones, because they are way more fun to talk about.
Copy that.
I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I love Animal Crossing, like, a little too much. And while I really only got invested in the franchise starting with New Leaf, I've since become a huge fan. Naturally, I go online to soak up as much Animal Crossing related stuff I can find, and I found these incredible commercials.
Here's the true story.
Four friends pick to live in a video game
And find out what happens when they stop being themselves.
and start being someone else.
Animal Crossing for Nintendo GameCube.
They set the game up almost like it's a reality show. They follow the villagers around their day and get their opinions on their friends' actions. There is a bunch of great quotes to take away from these, my favorite being,
Nice outfit. Where'd you get it? A garbage dump?
Yeah.
and the giant-eyed, giant-headed villager costumes are creepier looking in real life than I thought they'd be.
Trade you some wallpaper for your UFO.
You think I'm a chump? Try the raccoon.
I mean, yeah, it's not the weirdest commercial on here, hence why it's only number 10, but I don't really care. The Philips CDI is dinner. Alright, and while we know how things turned out in the end for this pile of garbage, it is interesting to see how they tried to get people to buy it. Good work, team. The commercial star Phil Hartman, who plays a very creepy guy that dresses up as tons of different people.
And you say, but I have a CD player. Then your mom says, "Arr."
Please don't do that. The commercials just talk about how it uses CDs, and then they show you a bunch of random stuff in succession, hoping you might want to buy it. Which again, we all know how that panned out.
Lots of spaghetti!
I normally like to include commercials for the games or characters I'm talking about in my videos. I just recently made a video on Mr. Mosquito, and I didn't think to look up any Mr. Mosquito commercials while editing the video. The entire game is really weird and littered with innuendo, and this commercial is no different.
間抜けなやつだ。僕なら今のは買わせる。僕なら？僕は蚊だから。そう。じゃあ来てごらん。ほれ。
It goes by so ridiculously fast that I can't keep up with it. Where did he get that? Why is she gonna let him suck on her leg? What is that face? Is he gonna die? The commercial's really short. In fact, I think it's the shortest one on this list, so there's not much to say. But what I do know is that this is the deepest fucking kink I've ever seen. Sony has made a ton of commercials for their PlayStation products over the years, and a lot of them were fucking terrible.
But this portable nut! What? Yeah! It's a nut you can play with outside!
I'm pretty sure that if I played with my nut outside, I'd be arrested, so... Everyone talks about that PS3 commercial with the creepy baby, and rightfully so. It's terrifying. But I don't see as many people talking about the kinda racist sounding clumps of pubic hair they use to promote the PSP.
Oh, Dustball! No way! You got a new PSP with a crazy widescreen LCD! Yeah, you can play games on it, movies, music, photos.
That doesn't make me want to buy a PSP, that makes me want to turn my TV off. Who had the idea to do this? Was it the cheese guy?
I'm listening to cheese!
Someone had to put together a presentation to say that this was a good idea. And I'm just gonna guess that they weren't very successful commercials, because while I'm not interested enough to look up sales numbers, I will say that you don't see Beyonce playing a PSP. That's all I'm saying. I don't like scary games in any shape or form, and I feel like I've made this clear enough already. But what I will say is that the commercials for them are very entertaining. Like this one, for Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube.
Table. Le plus aimé. Cet endroit.
Yes, she's breastfeeding. I don't find it gross, maybe just confusing, because you know, this is a video game commercial. It also goes on for a little too long and kinda makes me uncomfortable. Oh, and she's a zombie. I'd like to know how she's making breast milk if she's a zombie and why her baby is not also a zombie. Is there even something like this in any of the Resident Evil games? Because if there is, I need to buy them. This next commercial is for a game called Jam Sessions on the Nintendo DS, and I don't know if the game is good or bad, but just look at this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hudson.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Fucking sponge cake! Fuck!
Oh my god. I have very few words to describe what I just saw, the big one being why? I just can't believe that this was made. How did this kid not burn his hand on those candles? He open palmed that cake. Is it weird that I feel bad for the kids in the background of this whole thing? Like, they probably only came to this party for some cake, and now Hudson just beat the shit out of it. And since I know a ton of the comments are gonna be about this, yes, I would eat the cake off the floor. Can someone find out if this actor has gone on to do any other work after this commercial? Because damn, I wanna watch that. Surprisingly, there's another commercial for this game out there, and this one features incest. This kid gets a copy of the game for his birthday, just like Hudson, but then makes out with his aunt as a way to say thank you. I don't wanna talk about this game anymore. People often call Nintendo consoles kid stuff, and while they do primarily target children to buy a lot of their games, it isn't always that way. Sometimes, you just don't know what they're going for. Here's a commercial of a rat fucking a Game Boy Micro. Nintendo has done some weird marketing stunts in the past, but their more sexual ones, which is very weird to say, have been used primarily in posters. But not this time. Oh my god, what is that? This, my friends, is one of the very early commercials for the NES, and it is a horrendous mess. It's got all of your favorite Nintendo villains in it, like Bowser, Lakitu, and Gumby's dad, I think. I don't know where he's from. Like I just said, sometimes you just don't know what Nintendo's going for, but the NES sold like hotcakes, so they got a lot of money out of this. Whatever this is.
Let me tell you what bugs me about human endeavour. I've never been the human in question. Have you? Mankind went to the moon. I don't even know where Grimsby is. Forget progress by proxy. Land on your own moon. It's no longer about what they can achieve out there in your behalf, but what we can experience up here in our own time. It's called mental wealth.
I don't like it. Sonic's commercials, aside from his first batch of games, were what helped cement him as a franchise with staying power. There have been some good ones, and there have been some other ones. To promote Sonic Heroes, Sega and McDonald's partnered up to release a line of LCD toys to stuff into their Happy Meals. Of course, McDonald's is a worldwide restaurant chain, so they promote their products all over the world. My number one pick for this list is this Sonic Happy Meal commercial from Pakistan.
आओ चलकर हैप्पी मील खाए और मैकडॉनल्ड्स से सेगा गेम्स लाए.
The commercial is almost entirely in very butchered English, and whatever, that's fine. My Twitter probably isn't that much better. But that's only part of the reason why people talk about it so much. The reason this took the #1 spot on the list is the downright horrendous 3D models for the characters. Tails' name is Tails, meaning he has more than one tail. But in this commercial, he has one tail. Sonic looks like that. Rouge the Bat, who they call Rogue, is just a naked mouse. Cream is just... ew. And why is Shadow playing basketball? Seeing kids don't like sports? This whole commercial is just perfect. for me to tear apart. I mean, yeah, I couldn't make a better one, but I sure can say it sucks. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then please hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you subscribed for my future videos. If you want more videos right now though, you can click the links on the screen and go watch those videos. They're pretty funny. Thanks again, follow my Twitter for whatever the fuck I post there, and I'll see you guys next time with more videos.